Hello, welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Mike Prangley, and it's your chance to see a unique golf tournament as well as rising stars in the golf arena. Jordan is standing by with the details.
Who's your favorite athlete? Odds are you'll probably name a man, but our next guests are proving that women got game too, right? Jessica Porvasnik is a golfer competing in the PXG Women's Match Play Championship, and Mark Berman is the tournament's director. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Awesome to be here. Thank you so much.
Yes, of course. And Jessica, you're the defending champion, so tell us about this tournament.
Last year was my first year, and it was the first year of Mark hosting this tournament, and it was an incredible experience. We don't get to play much match play, and so playing in that event was really cool.
Well, congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Tell us, Mark, why this championship, this event is so unique.
Yeah, a couple reasons. And you know, it's great to be here with the defending champion, and she kind of left out the drama of match play, which is one of those things that makes it so unique, right? So the final match, right? So match play, for those who don't know match play golf, because we don't see a lot of match play in the U.S., right? And women rarely play match play. So you know, it's either Solheim Cup or this, right? I mean, there's a couple other things in between, but that's what makes this tournament so unique, is that it is match play, right? Like we're used to that. We're used to that low score wins. This is head-to-head knockout round golf, right? So Jessica plays someone else, one of them wins, one of them advances, plays the next person. Last year, the drama was so awesome on the last day. Jessica came back from being 4 holes down with 5 to play, tied it on the 18th hole, and then won it in the second playoff hole. And it was great. And you know, one of the other things that makes this tournament unique, and I think women's golf maybe in general unique, is the players stick around to watch, right? Like what was really cool last year was we actually had players caddying for other players. So once they were kind of knocked out of the tournament, they stuck around and caddied, which is really cool. Jess had her dad in the bag, and that's always cool as well, right?
Cool.
Like that'd be a pretty special moment.
So why do you like this tournament specifically, though, Jessica?
I think Mark, he's had a vision, and you know, last year he got it going, and this year he's really worked hard to, you know, start a tour and then get players, like help players get from the developmental tours onto Epson and the LPGA. So it's just proving that he has what it takes and he can do it.
Hey, I like the sound of that.
Thanks, Jess.
I know,
This wasn't supposed to be about me, but I'll take it.
So let's talk about this too, being in professional golf and as a woman, you know, we obviously hear about the disparities between pay. How has that affected you?
It's definitely been hard. This year on the Epson tour, you know, it's growing, the money's getting better. But financially, you definitely need sponsors and stuff like that. So this year, the biggest thing I've learned is, you know, don't be afraid to ask. So many people have told me, like, you just got to ask. I've never been one to reach out, but now it's really, they're like, we'd love to help you. So.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, the worst they'll say is no, right?
Yeah.
At least that's what I hope for. And your daughter, right, Mark, was a collegiate golfer?
She was.
Is that right? Is that why you're so passionate about this?
Yeah, well, you know, she's a collegiate golfer, but they kind of start when they're 9 or 10, right? Like these girls start so young, and they get so good so fast, and it's such an incredible journey. And I'm pretty sure I can speak for Jessica's dad as well. But being with your daughter on the road for that long and is the great part of this, right? And you know, she doesn't play anymore. She shouldn't say she doesn't play more. She turned professional after college. She's kind of on injured reserve, but yeah, her story, her journey is the reason that we started this event and the reason that we started this tour, which is really about creating opportunities for these women. And there aren't a lot, you know, Jess talked a little bit about the financial side, right? The difference in pay at this level and then when you get up to the top level is extraordinary. You know, the #1 player this year at our level, so we're kind of AAA plus, right? We're like the same level as the Icemen or the Jumbo Shrimp for women's golf, right?
Okay, I see.
So the #1 player this year made less than $35,000.
Oh, wow.
Right, and it costs $60,000 to $70,000 to run a campaign, right? To be a professional golfer, because you're paying your own entry fees, you're paying your own expenses, et cetera, et cetera. So it's really difficult for these women, these young women, to get to where they want to go. So our story is all about creating opportunities for them, creating higher paying opportunities and more playing opportunities.
Well, I want to piggyback off of that. You know, you hear about these different hurdles. What would you say, though, Jessica, to some girl who wants to, you know, emulate you or be part of the LPGA?
It doesn't,
despite the hurdles.
Yeah, it doesn't matter when you start. I started at 12, which is kind of older compared to like a lot of people start when they can pick up a club and start walking. So start whenever you can and never give up. I mean, it's a sport that you're going to have your highs and lows, and just be passionate about it. And if it's your dream, just keep going.
It'll be worth it, right?
Yep.
All right, then Mark, kind of give us the lay of the land for the event itself, for the tournament. Where's it going to be, when, that kind of thing?
Yep, absolutely. So competitive play starts November 1st. So actually starts Tuesday. Before that, we've actually got the Inc. Charity Pro-Am Investing in Kids. Last year, we raised $52,000 for Investing in Kids.
Very nice.
And that's a big part of this event, is raising money for charity and women's initiatives and all those things. So that's exciting. On the 30th, I'm kind of going backwards a little bit. Sunday the 30th, we've actually got a junior clinic. And junior clinic is free for any juniors that want to come out, and they can just register in advance on the website, just so we know how many people to expect. So that'd be great. But it's really cool, particularly for the young girls, but boys, girls, all welcome, to be able to see what this looks like, not so far away, right? Like, you know, some of these players aren't that much older than some of the younger junior or older juniors, so it's really cool. And then the competitive play is the first and the second for the stroke play qualifier, and then the real stuff really happens on the match play. Really happens on Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
So playing on the weekend this year, which is different than last year.
Where's it going to be?
World Golf Village at Slammer and the Squire.
Easy to remember.
Easy to remember. Tickets are $10.
Oh, wonderful.
Right. So $10 includes an adult beverage for those adults who want to come out and have that kind of fun.
Okay.
So it's a great deal. Proceeds from the tickets go to Investing in Kids, go to Inc. And it's going to be a great weekend of golf. It's really exciting.
Whale in the room, elephant in the room. Can you explain this really quickly before we go?
So that's our trophy. And
oh, how cute. I love it.
And we stumbled upon a company last year called Ocean Soul Africa. They're a local company, and they create art out of flip-flops.
Oh, neat.
That they
really?
Yeah, that they recycle on the beaches of Kenya. Employ Kenyan artisans to create this art, and they do big ones, little ones, and then they send them here, they sell them, and then they send the money back to Kenya.
That is
so it's
cool.
really cool. So, you know, these players have closets full of silver plates and trophies and ribbons and that kind of stuff. We wanted to do something different, something local. So last year, Jess won this gigantic manatee.
Right.
This year, we actually had the players vote, and they voted on the whale shark. And the whale shark is now our trophy this year.
Well, congratulations on all the success. How cool is that? And thank you both for joining me today. This was really, really fun.
Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah, we
and good luck.
appreciate it.
And if you'd like to see this segment again, just head to our website at firstcoastliving.net.